up guys, SeeJayAre here with another live garage sale video. Beautiful morning in August. Just over 100 sales listed in my area, which is pretty good for this time of year. I saw several street sales and I saw a bunch of signs on the way over to pick up Matt, who has joined me today. You were gonna tell me that you didn't want to come today, weren't you?
I was low.
I could tell that when he called and I called him back, and I thought he was totally gonna say, "Oh, I don't want to come today." So I quickly just said, "Yeah, man, I'm on my way. It's gonna be a big day, blah blah blah." So he didn't have a chance to. But like, I kind of got the feeling that you were gonna try and back out. Anyways, I'm joined by the two boys. There's Teddy and Andrew, and they're excited because they're in booster seats, not their car seats anymore.
Oh, they're both in booster seats.
So what are you guys looking for today?
Well, I'm looking for like mutant slime.
A what?
Mutant slime.
A
Mutant slime.
Mutant slime. I thought he said a YouTube sign. Teddy, what are you looking for at the garage sales? What?
A big police car.
A big what?
Police car.
Oh, a big police car. I thought he said. And Matt, what is Matt collecting this week?
Oh, it's the same as last week, surprisingly. I'm looking for Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Original, and GameCube.
And I'm looking for your Zeldas and your Marios. That's what there's a local store owner that goes around to garage sales, and that's what he tells people.
What about your Metroids and Donkey Kongs?
He's looking for their, he says, I'm looking for your Zeldas and Marios. Anyways, should be a pretty good day. I'm hoping we find some decent stuff. The last couple weeks I've been absolutely happy with the stuff that we have found. My expectations aren't super high this time of year, but I found some nice records and stuff last week. Anyways, let's get to this. Just made our first pickup of the day. I was at a street sale that they have every year. I've been there for like the last 4 years, so I knew there wasn't gonna be any video games, but we found some, like a really nice, huge pile of Ninja Turtles. They're all complete. We got them for 3 for $5, so we got, who's that?
Metalhead?
Yep, hurry up. Who's that?
I don't really know the name.
That's Mutagen Man, I think. I like that one. That's one of my favorites.
Why is this
Squirrelinoid, I think. We got a couple that we didn't have, and I picked up a bunch for my nephew. And show them the big one quick, Andrew.
What?
Show them the big Leo.
Oh my god.
There's a big Leo right there in between them. They all had their weapons, surprisingly complete and in good condition. So really good deal there. My nephew's gonna be super happy. I forgot the memory card to my little spy camera. I was formatting the memory card and I forgot to put it in. I kept on pushing the button for it to record and I couldn't figure out what was happening. Then I realized I forgot to put the memory card in there, so I didn't get footage. I'm gonna try, if I can, to head back towards my house and run in and grab it, but I don't know if I'll be able to, so we might have to do with just this camera today. Okay, all right, just made a quick little pickup here. Picked up a copy of Capcom Classics Collection on the PS2. Sonic, the game was not in there, but I also picked up a copy of Pokemon Y. Got it all for $5, so not a bad deal. Okay guys, just made the score of the year. Picked up some TI 99 4A games. What do we got? Multiplication 1, Hangman, Addition and Subtraction 2, Division 1. Addition and Subtraction 2 is way better than Addition and Subtraction 1. And we got Scholastic Spelling Level 3. I don't know how we're gonna play that one if we don't have 1 or 2. $2 for the whole stack. I have a TI 99 4A, and I have like almost no games for it. I don't know why I have a TI 99 4A, but now I've got a couple games for that useless system. I just made a decent little pickup here. Sorry, I don't have the live footage. I wasn't able to get back to my place. Picked up a stack of games. Andrew, first off, Andrew got a Dino Charger Megazord, is that right? Yeah.
Okay.
Brand new in the package. And then I picked up a stack of games here. Matt.
Oh.
Oblivion, Skyrim, I think they're both a game, or Oblivion Game of the Year. They had $2 each on those. They had a bundle of PS2 games for 50 bucks with a fat system. I just grabbed 2 of the best games from there. Pitfall, The Lost Expedition. I thought I heard one time that one of those Pitfall games is uncommon. Anyways, I don't have that in the collection. A mint copy of Battlefront 2, and then 2 GameCube games I needed, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, and a Harry Potter game. Not a bad deal, 10 bucks for the whole stack and the Dino Charger thing.
I should have got those games.
We're going back because Matt didn't speak up when we were at the sale, and there was 2 Prince of Persia games on the GameCube, and I'm sure they're cheap, so he's gonna go back and grab those.
Okay. I got both these for $1, so 50 cents a piece.
What are they?
They're 2 GameCube games. Prince of Persia Sands of Time and Prince of Persia Warrior Within. I'm glad I had 2 more games.
Are those heavy hitters?
No. But they're just add more games to my collection.
I always bug him because he uses the term heavy hitters, and I hate that. I hate that term. I don't know why, but Matt picked up 2 games for $1. Matt's taking off, going to work. Have a good day at work.
Bye. See you later.
All right, so I just made probably what's probably going to be the last pickup of the day. Decent little deal. I had to pay quite a bit for it, more than I normally do. They didn't really want to part with it, but I was able to still get it. I'm pretty happy. Basically, just 4 games: Scribblenauts, Transformers, and then Thor and Green Lantern on the 3DS. A copy of Wario Land 4, and then a copy of Pokemon LeafGreen. He showed me the other games, and he accidentally showed me the LeafGreen in his pocket. And he's like, I think I want to hold on to this one. I think he was thinking about maybe just putting it on Kijiji. I started off by offering him 10, and then I just went up from there, and we settled on 25 for all that stuff. So not like a super steal on that, but I'm pretty happy to get it. LeafGreen's probably going for 45 or 50 now. At a previous sale, I picked up a copy of Crash Team Racing for $2. Hey, what's up guys? SeeJayAre here, and we're back in the game room. Pretty slow day today, probably one of the slowest of the year. One of the slowest days that I've actually gone out and tried and stayed out for quite a while. I was really feeling pretty confident early in the morning. I thought it was going to be a good day. I had some nice sales lined up, but it just didn't really pan out. We did get some cool stuff though. The first thing we got was a Ninja Turtles lot. They had them listed at 3 for $5. In hindsight, I probably should have bought more. I don't know what I was thinking. Basically, Andrew had it. We have them all, Andrew and Teddy and I, except for these 2. So I bought a bunch for my nephew, who's obsessed with Ninja Turtles right now, and he's gonna go nuts when he sees these. So I picked up the 2 that we didn't have. I think this is Razar. I don't know what he is, but not nearly as cool as the original series. And this guy's name is Squirrelanoid. I refused to buy these guys just because I thought they were so dumb and pretty lame figures. So to find them at a garage sale for $1.50 or whatever it was, $1.75-ish, I was happy to find them. We needed them for our Turtles collection. We didn't really need these, but we didn't have them, so I grabbed them. And then I picked up 4 Turtles, actually 5, for my nephew. I've got the standard foot soldier. He has the robot foot soldier. My nephew already bought him the robot foot soldier. This is, sorry, I know it's going to be a little bit awkward in the bag. That's Cockroach Commander. And they're all in really good shape, pretty much complete. I think the only one missing his weapon here is this guy right here, Metalhead. You're going to love that. One of my personal favorites. I'll pull this guy out. I love this guy. This is Mutagen Man. I think that's such a cool action figure. I think he's pretty awesome. You can actually screw off the top, and then I think you can fill that with ooze. I always was a big fan of that guy, or I am a big fan of that guy. I forget this guy's name. He's I think it's like Spider Bites or something. Spider Bites, really weird character. And that's it. So they were, I think I paid $16 total, so I got $1 off. She said her nephew was trying to sell them to buy something new, so I didn't really want to haggle, really. The price is already good, so... I mean, I had to do that when I was a kid, too, sell off my old stuff to buy new stuff. So nice pickup there. This guy will just kind of stay on the shelf. Leo, it's kind of cool to have on the shelf. You want to come say hi? You got to come over here. Come say hi, but then you have to go back. Ted, you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Oh, come over here, Ted. Here's policeman Tedo. Officer Tedo. Ted, he got a whole bunch of, like, guns, and he got a badge.
Daddy.
So he loves playing policeman. What?
Daddy, do you know I know the spider guy?
What's his name?
He's Biteweed.
No, Biteweed. I think his name's Spider Bites or something.
Yeah,
Okay, can you go play in your playroom and close the door so I can make my video quick, okay? Okay, so I'll go to the best pickup of the day, probably. I noticed that they had a PS2, asked if they had other games, went through my whole list, got to GameCube, and she mentioned she had some GameCube stuff. Went in, it was nothing great, but I did grab some titles. I also grabbed, so it was, you'll see in the video there, or you would have seen in the video. So the total of 6 games, and then Andrew got a Power Rangers Megazord little toy that he loves. So I kind of gauged the pricing. I knew that they were going to be cheap by the $2 Elder Scrolls games that they had out there. So $2 complete in like mint condition. I didn't pay that quite. A mint copy of Battlefront 2. Pitfall: The Lost Expedition. Almost positive I don't have this. It includes Pitfall and Pitfall 2. I'm kind of happy to find that. That looks pretty cool. And then 2 GameCube games. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, which I don't have. And I don't have this either, actually. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm like kind of passively going for a complete GameCube collection. If I can find them cheap and I don't have it, I'll just pick them up. So it was $10 for that and the Power Rangers, so pretty good deal there. Picked up the only old school thing I picked up today were these TI-99 4A games. I could have sworn there was one more, but it might be in the car somewhere. Hangman, Multiplication 1, Addition and Subtraction 2, and Division 1. So programs, basically, other than Hangman's the only game, I guess. TI-99 4A I got a few years ago, and I haven't turned it on since. So that would actually be one of the first things that goes. So in the video, you would have seen Matt picked up 2 Prince of Persia games at that previous sale. He went back, got them both for $1. And then 20 minutes later, I said, Matt, are you sure? Did you check if the games are in there? And of course, he checks this one, and it was empty. So he gave me the case. I needed a spare case, so. One spare pickup here. Picked up a copy of Crash Team Racing. Just asked the game. She mentioned PlayStation. She brought it out. Had this and a Pac-Man game in the case, and the rest were in a sleeve, mostly sports. Tony Hawk was in there. She said she wanted $20 for everything. I wasn't going to pay that for a PlayStation. I just have no desire to buy another one of those. So I offered her $2 for this one. She took it. So goodbye there. Oh yeah, okay. So I come up to the sale and I see a couple games. I was pretty happy to find Capcom Classics Collection. I don't have this for my collection. And then Sonic Mega Collection, which I opened up, it was not in the case. So I ended up buying the case, and because I thought I had a spare loose copy, and I did. So I was able to complete that. And then they had a couple DS games there with the DSi that they were selling for $40. I noticed Pokemon Y, so I said, you know, this one doesn't play in this. And I think I said, would you take five for these games? And they said, yeah, no problem. So nice pickup there with Pokemon Y. One board game pickup. I've never heard of it before. Let me know in the comments below if you've played this before. It's called Crumble. He said it was a German board game, but I think most designer board games tend to be German. Looks interesting. I wouldn't know how to explain this. 3 to 6 players. I have to look it up. I usually look it up on YouTube and see if I can see like basically like a Let's Play for board games. One spare Game Boy Advance GBA charger, picked up for 50 cents. And then I went to the sale where there's kind of a teenager there. Asked if they had games. He mentioned they had some Game Boy games in a box. I don't know. I couldn't find them. Somebody got to them, I guess. But I guess before he sold them, he pulled out the 2 good ones. And I saw this in the corner of his pocket. And then I asked him later, I'm like, would you sell the Pokemon game in your pocket? And he's like, oh, I was thinking about keeping that. Anyways, we went back and forth and we settled on 25 bucks for a copy of Pokemon LeafGreen, Wario Land 4, and 4 DS games. We got Scribblenauts on the DS, Transformers, Autobots on the DS, Green Lantern, and Thor on the 3DS. From what I remember, the Thor game was actually pretty fun. Last thing I picked up was this copy of Domino Rally Mark 1. I just figured the kids could get, you know, even a half hour to an hour of fun out of this. I haven't opened it up, but it sounds pretty heavy. Like everything's in there. I used to play Domino Rally at my cousin's house when I was a little boy, so for $2, if I can buy something that keep the kids busy for a half hour, that's money well spent. So anyways, as always, you can check out Matt's channel in the description below. Thank you to everybody who's been subscribing to him. Thank you for watching. Do me a big favor and hit that like button. It really, really helps out the channel. And stay tuned for some upcoming videos. Headed to Maine. By the time you see this, I'll already be in Maine. Probably garage sailing in Maine. Try my luck in Maine. There'll be a vlog coming, a whole bunch of new videos, and I'm going to start live streaming once I get home from Maine. Possibly like 5 days a week, and maybe putting in some time, more time with videos, and making at least 3 videos a week from throughout September. So anyways, guys, thank you for your continued support, and till the next episode.